Hello everyone, let's prevent the solution given this exponential equation, okay? So which is x raised to power 6, this is equal to 2 raised to power 6, okay? So given that a raised to power m, this is equal to b raised to power m, you can see that the powers, the exponents are common. So that means that x is equal to 2. So this is one of our solutions, but we have other solutions. So that means let's proceed and solve the remaining solutions. So we have x raised to power 6, subtract 2 raised to power 6, this is equal to 0. All right. Now we can express x raised to power 6 as x raised to power. Now this is the same thing as 2 times 3, subtract 2 raised to power. Now this is the same thing as again 2 times 3. This is equal to 0. Okay. Now from what we have here, applying the indices identity, a raised to power n raised to power m, this can be expressed as a raised to power m raised to power n. So let's apply this identity so that we're going to have x raised to power 3 raised to power 2, subtract 2 raised to power 3 raised to power 2, this is equal to 0. Okay. Now, as you can see here, x cubed raised to power 2 minus 2 cubed raised to power 2. This is in the form of a squared minus b squared, which we can express as a minus b, a plus b. Okay. So from what we have here, we have x cubed, subtract 2 cubed, okay, and x cubed plus 2 cubed, okay. This is the second set. This is equal to 0, okay. So we can call this one case 1, we can call this one case 1, and this part case 2, okay. Now from what we have case 1, x cubed, subtract 2 cubed, this is actually the difference of 2 cubes, which is expressed as a cubed minus b cubed, which is expressed as a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so let's apply this property so that from what we have here, this is the same thing as x minus 2 x squared plus 2x plus 2 squared, which is 4 plus 4. Okay, so let's proceed. This is equal to 0. After that x minus 2, this is equal to 0, we'll have x minus 2 is equal to, so that means that x1, this is equal to 2, okay? So the second part is what we have in the bracket, which is x squared plus 2x plus 4, this is equal to 0, okay? So from this, from this, you find that this is x squared plus 2x plus 4, this is equal to 0. So from the second part of what we have in the parentheses, we have x squared plus 2x plus 4. This is a quadratic equation whereby a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 4. Okay. So applying the quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 is c, divide everything by 2a. Okay. So that means that we have negative 2, that is negative b, which is negative 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, that is 2 squared, which is 4, subtract 4 times 1 times c. C is equal to 4 times 4. Okay, divide everything by 2. So from what we have here, that is negative 2 plus or minus the square root of, now this is 4, subtract, this is 4 times 4, which is 16. 4, subtract 16, this is negative 12, divided by 2, okay? So this is equal to negative 2 plus or minus, negative 12 can be expressed as 4 times 3 times negative 1, divide everything by 2, okay? So that we'll have negative 2 divided by 2, this is negative 1, plus or minus, square root of 4 is 2, so this is 2, square root of -1, this is I, square root of 3, okay, divide by 2, okay, so that we have -1, this is -1, plus or minus I square root of 3. So this is what we have as x2, which is -1, plus I square root of 3, and x3, which is equal to -1, negative I square root of 3. Now let's solve case 2. Let's solve case 2. For case 2, we have x cubed, okay, plus 2 cubed, this is equal to 0, okay. Now this is in the form of a cubed plus b cubed, which we can express as a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared, okay. So from what we have here, this is the same thing as x plus 2, x squared subtract 2x plus 2 squared, which is 4, this is equal to 0. And as you can see, x plus 2, we equate it to 0. We equate this to 0, and that means that x4, this is equal to -2, okay. So let's solve what is in the parentheses, which is x squared minus 2x. Let's solve for other possible values of x as follows. So this is x squared minus 2x plus 4. This is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. So let's solve for the values of x. This quadratic equation, which is x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, whereby a is equal to 1, b is equal to -2, and c is equal to 4, okay. So let's apply the quadratic formula, which is -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 is c divided by 2a, okay. So let's substitute this quickly. So -b is negative times -2, which is 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is -2 squared, which is 4, subtract 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4, divide again by 2 times 1, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, okay. So this is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of, now this is 4, subtract, this is 4 times 4, which is 16, okay. 4 times minus 16, this is -12, divide again by 2, okay. So in this case, we're going to have 2 plus or minus the square root of -12 can be expressed as 4 times 3 times -1. Divide everything by 2, okay. Now from what we have here, this is 2 divided by 2, which is 1, plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2, 2 divided by 2, which is 1, okay. So we'll have 1. Square root of -1 is I, okay. So we're going to have I square root of 3, okay. So from here, we have an addition of 2 complex roots, which is actually, that is x5, that is x5, which is equal to 1 plus I square root of 3, and x6, which is equal to 1 minus I square root of 3. Now we have 6 solutions for our equation, okay, as we have solved, okay. So as you can see, our exponential equation has got 6 solutions, whereby x1 is equal to 2, x2 is equal to -1 plus I square root of 3, x3 -1 minus I square root of 3, and x4 is equal to -2, x5 is 1 plus I square root of 3, and x6 we have 1 minus I square root of 3. Now that means that we have 4 complex solutions and only 2 real solutions. So thank you for watching. Follow the steps, like, share, and comment, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.